Hey fight fans, welcome back to Greatest Hits here on Boxing Legends TV. Today, we'll be taking a look at one of the most iconic sporting figures of all time, the infamous badass Iron Mike Tyson.
There you go, there you go. Again. Who's the last guy to stop?
Mike Tyson turned pro on March 6, 1985, taking on Hector Mercedes in Albany, New York.
Tyson had a brilliant amateur career culminating with a world title in Helsinki just 6 months ago. Legendary Customato has carefully molded this young fighter into an outstanding prospect. Backwards. A ponderous body attack by Tyson. Two blistering hooks and Mercedes is down.
The public interest in Iron Mike started to grow as, over the next 6 months, he stayed extremely active, fighting 6 times and winning all by knockout.
And unloads a barrage of leather. And Kennedy goes down, it's all over.
September 5th, 1985. Tyson faced Michael Jack Johnson in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Tyson was tipped to win inside the first round, and he didn't disappoint as he scored one of the most vicious one-punch knockouts the boxing world has ever seen.
Johnson misses and gets hit with a crunching left hook to the body. The referee sends Tyson to a neutral corner and picks up the count. And Tyson moves in. A blockbuster right crashes off Johnson's jaw, and he drops like a fallen tree. It's all over here in the open.
Tyson won his next 6 fights, all by knockout, improving his record to 14-0 with 14 KOs.
A left hook drops Sam in his own corner. Sam is very hurt.
December 27th, 1985, Tyson took on Mark Young in Latham, New York, scoring a first-round knockout in what many think was a phantom punch. What do you think, fight fans?
Both men throwing bombs. A quick right sends Young hurtling through the air into the ropes and crashing to the canvas. The referee picks up the count, but Young is out cold. That punch had dynamite in it.
Tyson would continue his unbeaten run, improving his record to 21-0, but he lost his knockout streak as he moved up in class and took on James Tillis and Mitch Green. He dominated both fights, but just couldn't quite find the finishing blow. May 20th, 1986, Tyson faced a game Reggie Gross in Madison Square Garden. This first-round knockout made Tyson famous for his peekaboo fighting style.
Suddenly, Gross opens up while Tyson misses with a looping left. Gross continues to punch, but gets hit with a thunderous left that sends him crashing to the canvas. Gross is up at 6. And the referee wipes his glove.
July 26, 1986, Tyson took on Smokin' Joe Frazier's son, Marvis Frazier, in Glen Falls, New York. Marvis had a record of 16-1, and at the time had only lost to the #1 heavyweight in the world, Larry Holmes.
Tyson forces Frazier to a corner and catches Frazier with an uppercut, followed by a salvo of leather, and Frazier crumbles. Tyson goes to a neutral corner as the referee picks up the count. It's all over. In one of the most vicious displays of punching ever seen, Mike Tyson demolishes Marvis.
November 22nd, 1986. Tyson tried to ink his name in the record books by becoming the youngest heavyweight champion in history. He faced off with WBC champ Trevor Berbick at the Hilton Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Tyson on the left. He's trying to make boxing history tonight. If he wins, he'll become the youngest heavyweight champion in history. A torrent of punches rocks Berbick, and the champion almost goes down. Misses with an uppercut. Then lands a left hook, and the champion is down. Berbick struggles to get to his feet, but tumbles backwards into the ropes. His legs are completely gone from that one dynamite punch. It's all over. Mike Tyson becomes the youngest champion in heavyweight history with a dramatic second-round knockout of Trevor Berbick.
Tyson gained the honor of Ring Magazine Fighter of the Year in 1986, and then made 4 successful title defenses over Bone Crusher Smith, Pinklin Thomas, and undefeated fighters Tony Tucker and Tyrell Biggs. 22nd of January, 1988. Tyson squared off with one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, Larry Holmes, in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
A blockbuster right drops Holmes like a fallen tree. Holmes courageously rises and tries to shake off the effects of that bomb. Holmes says he's okay, and referee Joe Cortez tells Tyson to move in. A glancing blow sends Holmes to the canvas again. He stumbles backward into the ropes and finally gets his balance. A pulverizing right crashes off Holmes' jaw and drops him again. It's all over. Mike Tyson scores a sensational fourth-round knockout over the great Larry Holmes and successfully defends his heavyweight crown.
June 27, 1988. Tyson faced the unbeaten former Olympic gold medalist and two-weight world champion Michael Spinks in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Tyson's huge KO percentage and fearless personality seemed to have an effect on Spinks, and that became apparent in the first round.
Combination drops Spinks here in the opening round. Spinks says he's okay as referee Frank Cappuccino gives him the mandatory 8 count. A pile driver right explodes off Spinks' jaw and sends him crashing to the canvas. It doesn't look like he's going to make it. It's all over. The knockout blow. Down goes Spinks. Mike Tyson stops Mike Spinks.
February 11th, 1990. Tyson faced Buster Douglas in Tokyo, Japan, in what looked on paper to be another routine victory for Iron Mike.
Down he goes. And there's a right hand uppercut, and down goes Douglas.
Despite Tyson scoring a knockdown in the 8th, Douglas took Mike's 37-0 record away from him as he shook the world in the 10th round by scoring, still to this day, the most shocking upset knockout of all time.
That uppercut. And then he just come with combinations and just drilled him. He fell right in our corner. I said, "You're done."
Oh, shit. That's what went through my mind.
What an uppercut by Douglas, and down goes Tyson.
Tyson appeared to be making great headway, coming back stronger after his defeat by avenging his famous amateur losses to Henry Tillman and beating heavyweight contender Razor Ruddock twice. Unfortunately, in 1992, Tyson was found guilty on a rape charge and was sentenced to serve 6 years in prison.
There wasn't even a semblance of fair trial.
Harvard law professor Alan Dershowitz represented the boxer in an appeal.
The exclusion of witnesses was not fair. The exclusion of relevant evidence that would have shown the jury the whole picture was not fair. It was about the unfairest trial I've ever experienced.
After serving 3 years, he was released and quickly began fighting again. It wasn't long before Tyson got a shot at WBC champion Frank Bruno in 1996 in the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada. This was the second time Tyson fought Bruno, and Tyson destroyed him, scoring a third-round knockout. But the public felt that they were now only seeing a shadow of the prime Mike from the late 80s.
I'll fight anybody Don King put in front of me, and I still have more to do and have more improvement to do. I wasn't my best.
Well, champ, from one guy to the other, welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
Over the next 9 years, we saw Tyson lose 5 of his last 11 in some of the most famous fights in history. We witnessed 2 classic Evander Holyfield fights in which we saw the infamous ear bite. And of course, Tyson had a huge fight with British world heavyweight champion Lennox Lewis. In that fight, Lewis dominated and knocked Tyson out in the 8th round. It was then that fans knew they would never see Tyson win at a championship level again, and he finished his career on a low by losing to fringe contenders Danny Williams and Kevin McBride. Still, Tyson will always be remembered as the force from the late 80s who was the most brutal and vicious champion ever. A fighter so hungry, he wanted to eat your children.
I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.